Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another. Will gets out of a train station and walks to his hostel. Literally just stepped out, booked the hostel about 20 minutes ago on the bus. Actually, I had to take a bus from the train in, already forgetting what the stop was, but there was construction going on, renovations, so they provided us with some buses to get off the train for, and it's like about an hour from there to get here to Ljubljana, Slovenia. First time in the country, and I will only be staying one night, and then basically just leaving right after. So basically just gonna walk around town, see if there's anything super touristy to do, just like monuments, statues, stuff like that. No museums, but I am feeling good. I'm super happy I decided to get off my butt and kind of make some real quick and easy train trips over to a couple of new countries, and this way I'm going to be hitting, I think it's Slovenia, into Croatia, over to Italy that I'll be doing. But hey, like I'm saying, forever and always. If I get somewhere, I'll just end up staying a little bit longer. Kind of what I did in Bratislava, did that in Budapest, did that in Prague, didn't do that in Vienna. Still love Vienna, but I already had allocated a good amount of time there, so it's pretty easy. I think I'm about to go one block more and then take a left, and then kind of just start walking that way. Except now that I know that I can split together the videos using CapCut or something like that on an app, it's actually pretty easy to do. I don't mind taking a look at my Apple Maps every once in a while to make sure I'm going the right direction. It's been pretty good, just chilling. Woke up this morning and talked to a couple people over breakfast, which I don't normally do because breakfast is kind of like my serene time to gather my thoughts for the day and what I'm doing. I'll probably do a video of literally me doing exactly that, because I usually find a park and a bench after checking out a bakery or grocery store, grab a banana, croissant, usually like a protein shake, like out of a bottle type thing. And that's kind of my favorite breakfast. Go get them. Probably like 90% of my days here in Europe have consisted of that exact same breakfast. The consistency of it is really what keeps me going, to be honest. I would love to jaywalk here, but I will not. Big little boy. I already like the vibe here, though. You're going to see a ton of glass buildings off. You guys won't be able to see it. The camera's pointed, but we're going to keep going this way, because I know that this brings us to the river. I basically just need to get to the river, and then I think I'll be able to find my way to the hostel from there. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh, look at all those bikes over there. Check that out. Let's go. I also just talked with two Canadians that were traveling while on the bus. They were equally as confused as me when we were forced to get off the train, and it did not connect all the way to Ljubljana, to Slovenia. So kind of worked together to figure out what's going on, but I think it's actually pretty easy. They make it pretty simple, because every single other person started walking the same direction, so we're just like, all right, follow them and we'll get where we need to go. And fair enough, that's exactly what happened. I'm loving the weather right now, by the way. 70 degrees, just beautiful. And it's like partly cloudy. But I have to say, like, I've gotten quite the amount of overcast, but still warm days considering it's middle of October at this point. I am going south right now, so I guess that doesn't make sense, but like, I'm not that far south. Plus, with all the autumn leaves and everything that I've been getting, that's probably the best part. I just realized I'm in the fucking middle of the road. Hey, there were no cars, and actually I see that it's blocked off over there, so you know what? Can't blame me. There are people walking behind me. I'm also starving. I've had a croissant, protein shake, and banana like really early this morning, like 6:30, 7 a.m. And it's now 2:48. I've not had lunch yet, so first order of business, get to the hostel, drop off my stuff, ask the hostel receptionist for recommendations. So that worked out extremely well yesterday in Salzburg, Austria. You might have seen the pictures of Oz post, but we sat down with a couple from the area. One was an English teacher, so he spoke very, very good English. And the wife did not speak that well, but I was still able to get by with having this decent conversation with her. But they were really nice, just like gave a ton of recommendations of things to do in the area because they realized that I only had one night there. They were like, all right, here's the things you gotta do. Took a nice like cable car up to the castle because I ended up not walking all the way to it and was a little tired at night, so cable car worked out perfectly. It was only like €6. So, super duper easy. I also walked just like all the public gardens and everything. Got some nice live music. Open piano. How awesome is that? They had like a grand piano just laying out in one of the plazas. Worked out so unbelievably well. I'm honestly very impressed right now. A lot of these buildings look a lot newer than I thought they would. Like Salzburg was posh, for sure. They were a very rich city. Aside from maybe Vienna or like Copenhagen, Salzburg was definitely the richest city that I've been to. Just every car that went by you was just like a really, really nice BMW or just like sports cars everywhere, stuff like that. All the public transportation was super nice. Everyone you could see was all dripped out in nice clothes. Saw more AirPods and people having nice like tech on them in Salzburg than I did anywhere else, to be honest. Yo, guys, I already see up there a castle. What are the odds that I'm gonna be up there either today or by tomorrow? I'd say it's pretty freaking high. Like, that's almost the first thing that I do when I try to decide on what I'm gonna do during the day. I got a decent amount of time. It's only 3 o'clock. I eat food and I have the rest of the evening. And then I usually like to find like a food stand or a truck or something. That's like what ChatGPT is the best for. Getting hostel recommendations for like a good restaurant that locals would go to, you can definitely ask the receptionist for. But they don't know any like the food stands or trucks usually that are really high reviewed. But ChatGPT crushes those somehow. And been able to get some really, really good street meat that way. A lot of you probably don't like that, but I'm thriving. Haven't gotten a single bit of stomach illness, food poisoning, but you know what? Cross my fingers right now. That won't happen. Promise. Dude. Oh yeah, Slovenia. They got it going on. Some beautiful buildings, really nice cars. Feels very safe. I got no problem. What is this? There's no way. Is there a FIFA World Cup at a Guinness England pub? It's Sunday. No, it's not. It's not even close to today. That was like 2 weeks ago, apparently. I'll look up later on my phone, but that would be fun as hell to watch. And 2045, that's at a perfect time. It's funny here, it's like, you kind of, people bike so much that it's like pedestrians give the bikers right away. It's just, I don't know. You move out of the way for the bikers because they're already in a set path. the pedestrians are able to move out of the way much easier than bikers, and I tend to agree with that. So just like there's a woman riding on the sidewalk. I see them. They're not going to jump over onto the cobblestone. I'm perfectly fine with doing that and then stepping back. Oh, it's beautiful here. And that sun. Ooh, it's like 70 degrees, feels like 78 right now. I'm kind of sweating. Might need to take off my pullover. I really think that I'm still walking towards the river right now, but I should probably check Apple Maps once I get up to this corner up here. Ooh, I can also smell something really good right now. So I took a video while I was in Salzburg, one of these walking tours, but I was like so tired and so hungry that I don't think I'm gonna really upload it. It's probably good content, but I was like super out of it. Maybe one day. Maybe a little like, you know how I would post on YouTube and that'll be like the Patreon content. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Except they won't ever get uploaded. Alright, hold on. I gotta check out the maps. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. This is the correct way, but a bit longer than initially I thought it was going to be. But that is perfectly fine. It just adds like 5 minutes extra of walking. And this looked like a nice street to walk down, so that is what I'm more happy about. I do need to get food ASAP. To do in Slovenia. Day trips, local products. No, fuck that place. That's what I don't go to. Your boy Will sticks to finding his own way. That or recommendations from locals. And outside of that, I'm not really a fan of going to any of those like tourist spots or anything like that. Like I was just talking to a couple people in my hostel yesterday and this morning. They were just like right in my room. A girl from France and a guy from Toronto. And they were both like, oh yeah, they're both here specifically to go to the Sound of Music spot in the hills outside of Salzburg in Austria. And I'm like, yeah, sorry. I've never even seen that movie. And their response is, dude, why are you even here? That's like the one thing you do when you go to Salzburg. I had no idea it was even filmed there. But hey, it was still a beautiful spot. A very big fan. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Dude, a doner kebab right now? I might just hop in there and eat. What time is this? 2:53? Oh, dude. Alright, sorry guys. This is what I do. Find a spot that I want to eat, I'm just hopping in right now. I can't wait. I'll actually resume the video after I eat. Maybe I'll take a quick video also while I'm in there. Alright. Quick side quest. Had to get myself some food. It's beautiful. €8 later, that, the water. And like, hella pigeons out here. I already had to bat one away off my table. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. This one I can see is being real pesky. But once I finish this, I'll start the video back up because there's a couple people around me and I don't want to bother them with me talking for so long. So, peace. Alright, just say my meal. It's fantastic. Go down here. Also got to use the restroom, and that water is perfect because I was basically done with my current water bottle. Just perfect. Couldn't be happier. Glad it wasn't too expensive too, because I'm sure I'm going to be going out later as well for dinner. And like I've mentioned, I'm not huge in doing 2 meals a day, going out and buying food. I like doing 2 at the grocery store, bakery or stuff like that. Even a food stand is usually cheaper, like €4 or €5 for whatever they've got, and then 1 sit down. But that was pretty casual, €8, €9, whatever it was. Can't complain. Gosh, look at these gargoyles. Pretty sweet. I just crossed over the river. Probably should have panned the camera over so you guys could see. But get another view down the road. Excuse me. Actually, we're gonna walk over here. Nice little foliage from these trees. Never hurt anybody. Damn. Something's stuck in my throat. Need to pause and get some water. Whew. Alright, I'm back. That's kind of brutal. Oh, so nice out right now. So, I also called and talked with Red last night for like, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes. And finalized some plans for me to get over there. He's a little bit outside of Strasbourg in Germany. So he's in the, I'm going to butcher this, but I think it's called the Black National Forest, or maybe it's the National Park or something like that. But it's where they have a lot of like really tall, really nice trees and good hiking areas and everything like that. So I'm hoping that I can get outside and do some stuff. I love this bridge. Very beautiful. I'm gonna keep doing this, by the way, when I'm going along a river, like walk a block and then they have a bridge that goes across, and then I'm literally just gonna take the bridge across. Walk a block, go across the bridge. It extends it for me, but I really like going over the bridges and nobody can stop me from doing what I want. If I hadn't just ate, I probably would have just gone straight to the hostel so I can put my stuff down and eat. But now I got all the time in the world. You guys got some more time than me. How about that? So these spots are fantastic. Sitting outside, good weather, next to the river, nothing's better. Not a happy view of the river from these tables, but this is. Oh, I keep seeing signs for the 2026 World Qualifiers, so I think maybe that is on today. I think the sign earlier said 2045, so it's 8 p.m., 8:45. That would actually be a ton of fun. Probably want to find like a Irish pub or something would be best. I'm sure every single sports bar, really every bar around here is gonna have a game on. It's very popular it is. It's very busy out here. This is quite nice. I like it when these main walkways next to rivers are well used, because there's some cities that just do not use them. Like Vienna, oh my gosh. Vienna needs to get its game together for like walking along the rivers. They have the Danube there, and just like, I mean, there is a pathway along it, but it's not used at any time of the day. Or at least the areas that I was walking along. Maybe I'm just like completely incorrect, but that's what it felt like to me. It's my experience. Excuse me. It's a beautiful buildings. I also want to walk faster. Typical guy from Northeast United States, walking way too fast for all these Europeans taking it casual on a nice sunny Sunday afternoon. But hey, I'm moving. They're chilling. I get it. Different vibes. See, this is lovely. Oh, shoot. Okay, so this is like definitely a cathedral here. And instantly that reminded me that I was recommended by that couple in the restaurant in Salzburg yesterday that I need to go to the Salzburg Cathedral. And I completely screwed up this morning and just got on the train without going to it. Oh, damn, that bums me out. I'll have to look up like a video or something on it, because they were like, do that, do the castle, do the, there's like Mirabella Gardens, go to the Mozart Square, and go to the cathedral. I didn't go to the cathedral, but I did everything else. Is what it is, man. Oh, I love this. We got these boats. Maybe I'll try to find if any of those are inexpensive, because I love taking boat tours through. Did that in Budapest with the parents. Hiking is just a great time. I keep seeing this castle up here. Oh yeah, we're going. Let's see if I can mosey on over to the river, walk along it. So the hostel that I chose was actually like 29 euros, which was a little bit more expensive than I thought it was going to be here in Slovenia. But I think it was just because I chose the one that was right on the river, and it was a bit farther away than the train station, but I don't mind walking like a mile and a half if it means that it's going to have like better view, good reviews, stuff like that. And it's a smaller hostel. I am huge on going to as small of a hostel as possible. Because there's always those gigantic hotel-like hostels, and those are my absolute least favorite. Just like, they feel like they just manufacture the most touristy tourists ever to go there. And I never meet anybody who's not interested. They don't have like good recommendations. Excuse me. But I still end up having to do a couple of them everywhere I go, or anywhere, just because they're pretty inexpensive normally compared to these smaller, more mom-and-pop shop hostels. Yeah, just take that in for a sec. Whew. And the sun on my back, holy. This is quite nice. Sorry. People taking pics, walking right in front of them. I just take a video, walk in front of everyone. Not allowed in society. And honestly, so the way that I'm doing this is I just have my phone like held up to my chest, kind of like I'm just like holding it against my body. So it doesn't really look like I'm videoing right now, to be honest. So it's also like I've got my sunglasses right there and my backpack strapped to me. So it really doesn't look like I'm videoing. I mean, I've had a couple people turn around and like look at me like I'm crazy, but you know, screw them. What do they know? Probably think I'm a dick, but that is what it is. It's more fun for me 20 years down the road and you guys right now. Check out what I'm doing, how I'm doing, where I'm going. And it's just interesting. I mean, like, when would I ever watch a video of fucking Ljubljana, Slovenia? Never. Like a walkthrough like this. So much culture here and so many people just living their lives, having a good time. And it's a beautiful area. And I never, like, ever have known about this place. I only chose this place because it was, like, I think it's what, the capital city of Slovenia. And it's on the way to Zagreb, Croatia. And I wanted to go to Zagreb. So it's like, all right, I guess I'll just make a one-day stop here, check off another country, hit the capital city. It's not bad, not bad. Big walking group ahead. That's why I'm inevitably gonna have to pass them, but I'll just start speeding up ahead. Cross at the next bridge. I also, like, honestly could have already walked past where the hostel is, which is totally my bad, but it's what it is. Whenever, so like in the United States, whenever I say like, excuse me to pass someone, and like, I always just say sorry, really, instead of like just saying excuse me. And not everyone knows excuse me here, and no one really knows, like, it doesn't make sense when I just say sorry. So I say in the French accent, pardon, pardon, sorry, pardon. Sorry, pardon. Perfect. And across here, I think the hostel's on the other side of the bridge. I actually should need to check out the lamps real soon. And also one of the massive walking food tours, like I don't mind walking and weaving in between them. They go what they get, grouping up like that. This is not my phone. Oh, I need to put my sunglasses on. It is just blazing hot sunny right now. It's beautiful. And I'm also super happy. I decided that I'm going to make it to one of those coastal Croatian cities that are, I mean, it's not really going to be beach weather, but it's still going to be like 70 degrees. I was going to be chilling for the day. I think it's called Rijeka? I'm not exactly sure, but it's one of the bigger ones. It's not as like vibey because it's more built up, but it had direct trains from Zagreb, so that's why I chose it. But then I'm gonna have to take a bus to Trieste, Italy. Then Italy, staying there for a night, and then Venice for 2 nights. I'm doing Venice for 2 nights because I'm like gonna get in late, and then if I left the next day, like I barely get any time, and I think it'd just be smart for me to check it out a little bit more. A lot of places to walk, a lot of things to do, super touristy. So, really nice. It's just beautiful. Holy. Alright, I gotta check Apple Maps real quick. I might have already walked past the hostel. So, I'll be right back. Yep, I was right. I walked past it. It's like right along the water over here, back this way. Maybe 100 meters. So, I will bid you all farewell. It's just perfect. Very easy. I like this getting into a new city and then walking y'all to my hostel, and then I kind of get the rest of the day to myself and chilling. I've already ate now, so now I just get to figure out what I want to do. So, definitely going to be a lot of places I get to walk to and hang about. Maybe I'll meet some people in the hostel right now and check out if the hotel receptionist has something for me to do. So, peace. Bye.